Good evening, I am Sunita Mahapatra from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. Finally, Crime Branch arrests Santosh Raul alias Sathi Baba after taking the controversial godman into custody and grilling him for 14 hours. Kendrapada Superintendent of Police Satish Gajapie has been shunted with Nitinjit Singh replacing him and IG Koche taking control on situation. President Pranab Mukherjee cancelled his 2-day visit to the state midway through after learning about his wife's sudden illness. State government issues notification on new tariff for mineral transportation in the state. The new tariff comes into force in 5 districts. And central government tells Delhi High Court that it will postpone bidding for Jamkhani coal block in Odisha till August 24th. Now the details. Crime Branch sleuths arrest Santosh Raul alias Sathi Baba early this morning. Announcing this in Cuttack, the agency's Additional Director General B.K. Sharma said cases have been registered against the controversial godman under sections 420, 467, 468, 471, 506, 321, 120B of IPC and section 25 of Arms Act. The Baba was taken into custody at his Barimula ashram in Kendrapada yesterday and grilled for 14 hours before being whisked away to the CB headquarters in Cuttack at 4 am. Crime Branch IG Arun Bothra, who was himself present at the ashram when the Baba was being questioned, told the media that rupees 2 lakh cash, some land-related documents, gold and silver jewellery were seized from the ashram. According to Bothra, the probe agency has also received allegations against the family members of the self-proclaimed godman. Meanwhile, Inspector in charge of Mahila Police Station recorded preliminary statements of a young girl who was allegedly spent time with the Baba at a 5-star hotel in Hyderabad. The Cuttack police have handed over the case lost by the girl to the Crime Branch.
आपण माने जानती जे राज्य सरकार संतोष कुमार राउल एलिया सारथी बाबा एफेयर्स के विषय रे एनक्वायरी करबा पई क्राइम ब्रांच को निर्देश देइथिले। एई निर्देश बेसिस रे आमे गोटे स्पेशल एनक्वायरी टीम कॉन्स्टिट्यूट करथिलु जोथरे जणे एडिशनल एसपी आ 3 जण अफसर थिले जो माने केंद्रापड़ा जाई बरिमूला आश्रम रे पुंखानुपुंख तदंत कला परे गोटे रिपोर्ट हमको देइथिले। जो रिपोर्ट रे जना पड़ला जे विभिन्न धर्तव्य अपराध बाबा एवं तांकर अन्य सहयोगी मान द्वारा संगठित होईछि। से रिपोर्ट बेसिस रे क्राइम ब्रांच गतकाली गोटे केस रजिस्टर करिछि सीआईडी पुलिस स्टेशन रे, यार केस नंबर होछि 17। विभिन्न दफारे केस रुजु करा जाइछि। आईपीसी रो दफा अछि एवं शेड्यूल कास्ट शेड्यूल ट्राइब प्रिवेंशन ऑफ एट्रोसिटीज एक्ट रो मध्ये दफा अछि। एनक्वायरी समय रे एवं परवर्ती पर्याय रे आश्रम रे सर्च मध्ये करा जाइतला। आश्रम रु किछि गुरुत्वपूर्ण कागज, किछि बैंक डॉक्यूमेंट्स, गोल्ड सिल्वर और कैश मध्य सीज करा जाइछि। आपातत प्रमाण बेसिस रे तदंत किछि दूर अग्रसर हेला परे साखी मानकु एग्जामिन कला परे डॉक्यूमेंट स्क्रूटिनाइज कला परे इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर डीवाईएसपी आलोक दास जहां को ए केस रो तदंत भार दिया जाइतला सीए संतोष कुमार राउल एलिया सारथी बाबा को गिरफ्त करिसंती।
केंद्रापड़ा रे स्थिति जो मोड़ नेला सेटा अत्यंत दुखदायक। दुहे जो हिंसाकांड एवं पुलिस मध्य जो भाव में पब्लिक को हैंडल कला मु भावुची ठीक है नहीं। जो प्रकार जनसाधारण उत्तेजित थिले तक आउरी सेंसिटिवली हैंडल करा जिबार निहाती दरकार थिला। तेणुकरी मुख्यमंत्री जो पदक्षेप नहीं पुलिस प्रशासन रे परिवर्तन आनिचंती मु ताकू स्वागत करुची। जो तदंत आरंभ हेइची ताकू मु आगुरु स्वागत करि सारी थिली एवं आशा करुची सेरा जते चंचल ताकू आगे नहीं कि जो अभियोग गुड़िक आसला तार प्रमाण बाहर करिकी जते चंचल प्रमाण बाहर की जदि अरेस्ट करा जाय पारंता ए व्यक्ति को ताहले मु भावुची उचित होंता। जदि प्रमाण बाहर बारे डिले होची प्रिवेंटिव डिटेंशन बोली गोटे अच्छी स्कोप जहाँ जरिया रे पुलिस एक्शन नहीं परिबो एवं मु आशा करुची जे एक्शन निया जाउ चंचल।
As the situation worsened in Kendrapada, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik yesterday ordered the transfer of Superintendent of Police Satish Gajapie, asked Nitinjit Singh to replace him with immediate effect. Moreover, Central Zone IG RP Koche was also directed to visit the spot and take control of the situation. According to Chief Minister's office, Gazavieh has been asked to report at the State Police Headquarters in Cuttack but would be an officer without duty. Earlier in the day, public ire against the self-styled government rocked the town as protesters demanding his immediate arrest over his alleged sexual escapades fought a pitched battle with the police, leading to injuries on both sides. A face-off ensued between the police and the public at Tinimohani Square, the entry point to the town. People, mostly comprising the youth, clashed with security forces, prompting the cops to use canes and lob tear gas cells to disperse them. 20 platoons of forces were deployed in the area, and assembly of more than 10 people in Tinimohani and Baramulla area was prohibited. Section 144 was imposed on the entire stretch from Tinimohani Square to Sathi Ashram in Baramulla, but it failed to prevent people from continuing their protests as they suspected the police of protecting the accused instead of arresting him. TV channels showed the cops even attacking passers-by who raised their hands as a sign of surrender. Policemen were also shown kicking on the shop doors, adding fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, separate Congress and BJP delegations reached the spot and demanded action against the Baba and Gazavieh. While BJP leader Bijay Mahapatra accused Gazavieh of behaving like a Gunda ka Sardar or leader of goons only to protect the godman, State Congress President Prasad Harichandan alleged that police excesses against people were carried out at the behest of the Chief Minister. Mahapatra claimed that the party's district president Duryodhan Sahu was beaten up and forced to kneel down on road by the police. Accusing the police of indulging in excesses in a bid to silence the protesters, Harichandan said police action has only added fuel to the fire instead of extinguishing it. In another related development, Odisha High Court Bar Association has demanded a judicial probe into the violence and decided to observe a symbolic protest in Cuttack on Monday. Lawyers elsewhere in the state have also decided to abstain from their respective courts on the day. A fact-finding team of the bar would visit Kendrapada on Monday, and based on the team's report, the bar would decide its course of action. At a general body meeting scheduled on Monday afternoon, said Bar Secretary Vijay Kumar Ragad, condemning the use of brute police force on people and particularly on a lawyer there. President Pranab Mukherjee's two-day visit to the state was abruptly cancelled midway through after his wife suddenly took ill yesterday. According to sources, Mukherjee flew back to Delhi immediately after getting the information. During the day, the president attended the Golden Jubilee function of Ramesu High School in Khordha district. Addressing the students there, Mukherjee states that the India must reap its demographic dividend, improving the quality of teaching and honing its youth's latent talents by imparting skill-based trainings. He added, India is a mine of human resources that could cater to the global needs, for which the rich repository of young minds, which accounts almost half of the India's population, should be trained adequately. He expressed concern over the Indian educational institutes not featuring among the top 200 global institutions and asked the country's premier institutions to step up efforts to join the league of the best. He said, though the country has 723 universities, 35,000 colleges, 16 IITs, 30 NITs, and a number of institutes of management, unfortunately, none of them find their place among the top 200 universities of the world. Mukherjee emphatically stated primary education needs to strengthen to help enhance quality education at higher level. Later, the president visited Puri to have darshan of Lord Jagannath and his siblings in Sri Mandir during evening hours. Mukherjee spent about half an hour in the temple and later visited Puri beach to see a sand sculpture made by famous artist Sudarshan Patnaik. The president appreciated that art named World Peace, depicting the picture of Lord Buddha and other signs of peace.
All of you, my mind also goes to the hallowed memory of an illustrious son of Odisha, late Jankiwala Patnaik. Except 3 or 4% of the contemporary political arena, I do not remember any other personality who was engaged, besides their public activities, so much in writing. There are more than 723 universities, 30 national institutes of technologies, 16 Indian institutes of technologies. Unfortunately, none of them can find their place among top class 200 universities of the world.
The state government has finally come out with its tariff for mineral transportation in Odisha. In a notification issued by the government published yesterday, the new tariff will be implemented in 5 districts of the state. In a bid to curb willful unruliness of transport agencies in mineral transport, the state government has decided to introduce a new mechanism to fix transportation charges. As per the notification issued by the Commerce and Transportation Department, the tariff structure of mineral transportation has been decided for Angul, Jajpur, Keonjhar, Sundargarh and Jagatsinghpur districts. According to the new tariff structure, if minerals are transported beyond 100 km, the charges for a 6-wheeler vehicle will be Rs 6.40 per ton, for 10-wheelers Rs 5.10 per ton, and for 12-wheelers the rate has been stipulated at Rs 4.10 a ton. Similarly, for transportation below 100 km, the rate will be Rs 3,000 or 2,000, including 2 times the running cost, whichever is higher. The notification was published after a technical committee stipulated a ceiling price to put a cap on the fares charged by the transport agencies. The agencies or truck owners would have to accept the ceiling price, failing which their licenses will be rejected.
वर्तमान आज नोटिफिकेशन होती जो 6 चकिया जो ट्रक गुड़ाक रही पर किलोमीटर पर टन 6 टंका 40 पर किलोमीटर पर टन तार धार्य होती 10 चकिया जो जान रही पर किलोमीटर पर टन होती 5 टंका 10.
The centre yesterday has told the Delhi High Court that it will postpone the bidding of Jamkhani coal block in Odisha till August 24. The bidding was scheduled to start from August 11. The Coal Ministry made the submission before a bench of Justices Badr Tiraj Ahmad and Sanjeev Sachdeva after the court said if the bidding is postponed by 2-3 weeks, it can pronounce its verdict on the issue of multi-end users of coal mines. The bench had in April this year reserved its verdict on similar pleas by Utkal Coal Limited, Monet Ispat and Energy Limited and Jaiswal Neco Industries Limited, which has challenged the government's decision to club all sectors bearing power under a single category for coal block auctions. Yesterday, the court was hearing the petition of Bhushan Power and Steel Limited challenging the government's decision to auction the mine for multiple end users like steel, cement and captive power plants. Bhushan has sought that the mine will be auctioned only for manufacture of steel. Jamkhani coal block was earlier put up in the first round of coal auction. However, it was taken off the table after Bhushan challenged the decision to earmark the mine for multiple end users. Now, the block has again been put up for auction and the last date of submission of technical bids for it was July 21st. Meanwhile, Additional Solicitor General Sanjay Jain and Central Government Standing Counsel Amit Mahajan told the court that Bhushan is one of the technically qualified bidders. Bhushan, however, contended that it could lose out on the mine during bidding as it would have to compete against aluminium makers which are able to bid more though aluminium is not a specified end use under the coal ordinance. A hearing on the Ulipuru mining scam was conducted yesterday at the Keonjhar Special Vigilance Court. All the 12 accused in the scam were directed by the court to be present during the hearing. The arrested main accused Deepak Gupta, then Deputy Director of Mines of Joda Circle Manas Ranjan Mohanty and Senior Mining Inspector Satyabrat Raut appeared before the court. The accused appealed that all the case-related documents should be provided to them. The next hearing was scheduled for August 17. The implementation of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in Gajpati and Koraput district has been noticeably slow. According to latest data, out of targeted 7.87 lakh mandates of employed till July 25th, Gajapati district has only been able to generate 2.24 lakh mandates. Similarly, while Rs 24.19 crore was the targeted disbursement of wages, the district has only been able to distribute Rs 14.68 crore. Gajpati Collector Mansi Nimble said that in a bid to sensitize people about the scheme, the district administration will organize Gram Sabhas and Police Sabhas from tomorrow till August 15th. Similarly, in Sambalpur districts of the targeted 4.95 lakh mandates, only 2.65 lakh mandates employment has been generated. Of rupees 15.22 crore disbursement, only rupees 12.11 crore have been distributed in terms of wages. In Koraput district, of the targeted 13.18 lakh mandates, only 10.46 lakh mandates have been generated. Meanwhile, the district administration has welcomed the centre's decision to disburse wages to the beneficiary directly through money transfer. Commenting on centre's decision, BJD spokesperson Pratap Jena said it is necessary for the government to maintain coordination between the blocks and panchayats who are key stakeholders in the implementation of the scheme.
केंद्र सरकारंकर ब्लॉक एवं पंचायत सहित कोऑर्डिनेशन जो थिरे कि कामरे बाधा प्राप्त होबार आशंका रही एवं ता सहित भी जो हिताधिकारी माने काम करूचंती सेंटर रु जदि पेमेंट ठीक से करे पारिबे एवं कार्य को ठीक से त्वरान्वित करे पारिबे ताहाले हमें ए कथा को स्वागत करिबो.
Panic gripped the premises of Barpata Engineering College in Bhadrak district after a long battle between the staff and management of the college took a violent turn yesterday. According to sources, more than 15 persons, including students, sustained injuries after two groups of the college had a face-off last afternoon. Sources said more than 200 armed miscreants hauled the bombs and tossed 3 motorbikes while the employees were staging a cease-work agitation inside the college. They added that a bolero was also vandalized during the class. As tension continued to grip the college, a platoon of force was deployed on the campus. 2 complaints in this regard were lodged, a police official said. The state government yesterday launched an open-air light and sound show at Dhauli, the Buddhist peace pagoda located on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar. The show, inaugurated by Chief Minister Navin Patnaik, speaks of the glory of the erstwhile Kalinga Empire, the Kalinga War and transformation of King Ashoka from Chandashoka to Dharmashoka. It is designed with the latest 3D projection mapping technology with the involvement of internationally acclaimed professionals like Himanshu Singh Sabarwal and Ross Aston. The show redefines storytelling by using lights and an audio system on par with international standards. Culture Minister Ashok Chandra Panda said there are narrations painted by famous artist Maria Rood, adding to the creative excellence. The voiceover for the show has been done by none other than Kabir Bedi in English, Om Puri in Hindi and Bijay Kumar Mahanti in Odia. The cost of the project was rupees 6.06 crore, of which rupees 5 crore was sanctioned by the Union Tourism Ministry, while the rest was borne by the state government. Indian Tourism Development Corporation is the executing agency for the project. 2 shows will take place on all days except Mondays and bad weather days. The entry fee is fixed at rupees 25 per person and rupees 10 for students. The shows will take place from 7 pm to 7:35 pm and 7:45 pm to 8:20 pm in Odia, Hindi and English. Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Finally, Crime Branch arrests Santosh Raul alias Sathi Baba after taking the controversial godman into custody and grilling him for 14 hours. Kendrapada Superintendent of Police Satish Gajapie has been shunted with Nitinjit Singh replacing him and IG Koche taking control on situation. President Pranab Mukherjee cancelled his 2-day visit to the state midway through after learning about his wife's sudden illness. State government issues notification on new tariff for mineral transportation in the state. The new tariff comes into force in 5 districts. And central government tells Delhi High Court that it will postpone bidding for Jamkhani coal block in Odisha till August 24th. Thank you for watching. Good night.